Yeah, so I don't really feel any kind of way about doing this or speaking about this anymore. These people have taken more than everything from me, and there's nothing that they can ever give back. Nobody can ever give these things back. Like, you can never. So there's nothing I want for, you know what I mean? Nothing. So the second female, I can't even say that. The second thing that has a womb, which is absolutely just disgusting and reprehensible, that anyone who has an actual child on this planet would target another child in this way. Yeah, the other one's name is Melanie Stinson, Mel Stinson, and used to be a friend on Facebook. Same with the other one, Kylie, and now don't exist. I mean, I removed them as friends a long time ago, but I'm saying even on a Google search, don't exist. So whether or not I've just been blocked, I don't know. But yeah, like, I'm just a average person who has been targeted and been through all of this, as many people have that haven't been able to tell the story. So this person stood in my fucking yard, same deal, in the dark. Difference here was this one pulled the trigger, but it wasn't loaded, and immediately, I could hear them talking about that. Well, you're lucky we didn't load it. So I have no idea what kind of fucking games these people play. I really don't. And yeah, this wasn't the only time I was targeted with weapons, obviously, and there wasn't definite intent to kill. But I'm talking about this situation where these two females got involved. So whether or not they drag people into it to set them up, I don't know. But you could never pay me enough money. You could never bribe me. You could never threaten me enough for me to ever put myself in that position. Ever. I'm sorry. And even when they stormed our house, I started hissing and fucking carrying, like, I scared the fuck out of these people. I'm not even going to lie. And I'm, this all, thankfully, I can freaking sit here now and actually bring these words out, like, as just information. Because, years back in total trauma, that was never going to happen. But always in the back of my mind was, that's my main aim, is I was never, ever going to sit back and let this happen, ever. I need to make an example for the next. I'm just going to pause it for a sec. Sorry, I think they're trying to mess with my words. Yeah. Silence gets us more of this, not less. Way more. Okay? They get away with this, it gets bigger. What can we get away with next? It gets bigger. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, they fear us. No one's going to speak up. No one's going to do a goddamn thing because, we're going to hammer them. And, yeah, I've been an absolute major target, and I'm pretty confident I'm one of the biggest targets on the planet right now, considering this, how big this is. So she pulled the trigger, and it wasn't loaded, but I felt a click in my knee as I'm walking to the back door, and I'll never ever forget this. My knee felt it, and I find that really, really fascinating. The veil is so thin. I just find that really fascinating, that I actually felt that shot, even though it didn't happen. So sorry, I was just wondering where Jelly's gone. They've been messing with Jelly as well. There's so much weirdness going on here, and yeah, anyone who has extra senses can tell exactly what's going on all around me. Jilly went missing. When was this? A few months back. And it's very unlikely for her. She's a senior cat, so she stays very close. And plus, we're in a new neighborhood, and there's nowhere for her to run. You know, there's an alley behind me, kind of thing, a lane. So yeah, pretty rough night actually when she went missing, and all night, you know, I'm riding around the neighborhood, walking around the neighborhood, trying to find her, and it would have been maybe one in the morning. She comes running in. I was scruffed up, traumatized severely. Like her eyes were like completely, you know, pupils dilated. She wasn't even looking at me, and I'm trying to like console her and pat her, and she was just traumatized, looking out the door, looking behind her. It took her about half an hour to settle down, and then I hear talk around the neighborhood that somebody trapped her in their roller door. So yeah, just worried about her at the moment. I still like to let her out because yeah, she needs to live and get some air. So yeah, the truth is basically the only thing I have here, and this is not at all for me. Like I said, there's nothing that can come back to me that I need now, nothing. So I think that's what it basically is when you free yourself from the matrix, so to speak. You know, people talk about that as like complete freedom. Do you know what I mean? Freedom in oneself. That's not to diminish the severe, like, heinous trauma that's happened here. But if you're strong enough to be able to process that and, you know, just say, no, fuck you, I'm not dying, I'm not checking out, and I am going to do this. And you will be held accountable, you know. This is not going to happen again. So, hard work. No one is going to tell you that processing trauma or healing yourself, like healing these wounds, which are very deep, is going to be easy, because it's not. It's going to be hard work, and anything good comes from hard work. So what I have grown within myself is immense. What I feel within myself now, the power, the inner power that I feel within myself is like is the one thing I think that has kept me pushing on, you know, knowing that I'm so much more at a higher level, and that I've actually beat this down. Like, yeah, they'll probably make an example of me and come for me, and in a 3D way they can certainly do that, but they can never extinguish me, and they can't take anything from me. You know, they try and invoke pain in me so they can get some of that energy. And when you're an empath, it's key mastering your emotions. So, you know, for any empaths out there, they get it. You're able to actually feel what it's like in any kind of situation. Like, feel that person's emotional, like, response. So I think that comes from, you've probably lived many different experiences, and you have that reference point. But it's so important to be able to master it and know when to project and when to hold back, and what your intention is while you're doing that. Make sure your intention is with yourself, because with me it's different. Obviously they're messing with my conscious, so it's much more invasive, and they will try and pull me out of my body during those moments where I'm emotionally charged, so that they can get that energy. So I must remain 10 toes down. Do you know what I mean? Like present, and focus that on me. This house, I do feel, has been particularly set up for this attack. And yeah, my energy is just being raped and pillaged. There's been a lot of weird stuff happening in my bedroom, and I still am not 100% sure whether these people are coming out of body and literally, in my presence in the house here, or if it's a two-way mic on my smoke detector / Google Nest thing that is wired into the roof, and I cannot turn off or disconnect. And that seems to flash a lot. I've even, when I say flash, I mean like the light on it. The ring around the Google thing will just sort of softly light here and there. But the other night, literally saw a flash come out of it, as in like a camera flash. So yeah, like I said, not 100% sure on what this is, if it's remote targeting, and it's all done remotely, but definitely feeling the presence around, and that's why I'm speculating as to whether it is, these people are actually out of body in the astral. So yeah, I have no idea, but this has been purposely set up. This has purposely been set up, this place. I know for a fact. There's something weird going on with the bathroom mirror. This all sound like completely insane, but I'm going to say it anyway, because, information is information. Do with it what you will. There's something weird going on with the, every time I go into my bathroom and look in the mirror, it starts, they're talking about, they're making it seem as if they can see me on the other side. So who knows whether it's looking glass kind of stuff, or a portal, or I don't know, two-way mirror, I have no idea. Just putting it out there that's what's going on whenever I'm in my bathroom. And yeah, I mean, this could be a complete act, and who knows. Every morning when I get up and go in the bathroom and look in the mirror, I feel the energy that they're just about breaking their necks to get in there and have a look at me and see how much damage they've done to me overnight. They're usually disappointed, but and because I look the same as I always freaking do every morning. But yeah, severely attacking my hair right now, like on the right side. It's freaking really painful. And I have had a moment where I'm laying in bed and yeah, whoosh, someone just came right at me and fucking ripped a hunk of my hair out on the right side of my head. And energetically, I just grabbed their hair and ripped it back. And yeah, a woman's voice goes, "Oh, she's not playing." So also, I've been just giving a lot of it back. I'm not giving advice to anybody. I'm not. I'm just kind of telling everyone what I'm doing and how I've been able to cope with this. So as soon as, you know, things get heavy, I make sure I call my higher self, my higher being, God self, whatever you want to call that. Call it straight in. Just, you don't even have to say it. Just imagine, like, full you coming in. And yeah, what's mine is mine, what's yours is yours. I make sure my higher being sends it back to their higher being, and it's handled at a higher kind of level, because I actually don't know who these people are, so you can't be throwing energy back at randoms, you know. It has to be done correctly.